You mentioned Chinakhov. He was the other guy. And Bob, if you never saw the clip, so we were working the NHL draft last year, Jeff and myself, along with Sam Constantine. Yeah, so you've seen the clip.
The Columbus Blue Jackets are proud to select from Avangard Omsk of the Continental Hockey League, Yegor Chinakhov.
Right winger from the KHL, Yegor Chinakhov, goes to the Columbus Blue Jackets at 21.
Well, I'm sweating. That's completely off the board for me, I got to tell you. I had not done a lot of work on this guy, to be completely honest with you. I had read something recently where he was starting to make some headway and really starting to make a lot of noise. But, Fuchs, we're going to have to defer to you on that one because Chinakhov is not a guy I expected to go here. That is for sure.
I think he's a Russian winger.
Right side or left side?
He can play both.
Mike Fira, do you have anything else to add?
I got to tell you, this is the best because I saw Sam looking through his papers. I saw Mike going through his papers. And I said, we are off the board.
Yes, I was, yes. I'm going with Berkey. He's a winger. Not right winger, but I tell you.
So tell us about this guy that nobody's ever heard of.
Hey, I never seen you basically call a timeout on a TV show, Elliot. No, I said, poor Elliot, please give me a call. I'll help you. Yegor Chinakhov, like I had heard about him because, like for the listeners, we're called the Omsk Avangard, but in my first year there, we get in there for maybe 2 weeks of camp. They're doing renovation in our locker room because we have a new boss and he wants kind of an NHL locker room. They take drywall off the building and suddenly they find that the cement is kind of all breaking up in pieces. So they condemn our arena in the middle of training camp and we have no more place to play. So our bosses travel around Russia to find an open rink that would be suitable for KHL requirements. And then bang, we go. So I never saw junior kids in Omsk. Like we were in Balashikha, it's a suburb of Moscow, and Omsk is 36-hour drive. So with 3-hour time zone difference. So like we don't see our junior kids very often. So this kid shows up and the first drill, I'm watching him and suddenly he takes a shot. And I said, my God, I just saw like a Russian Joe Sakic. The kid has Joe Sakic wrist shot. Like, wow. You remember, Elliot, how quick Joe's would snap that puck off his stick. Yeah. He shoots the puck a ton. He's accurate. So obviously, right now, this is his main strength for the NHL, his shot. Like, it's unbelievable. He's a great kid. He's made some unbelievable progress in reading the game. He got stronger. He's confident. Maybe 2 months ago, I sat with him. I said, Yegor, I would like to advise you that maybe you should stay another year, another 2 years. I said, look at Kaprizov in Minnesota. Look at Ilya Mikheyev that was with me in our first year. And I told Mikheyev, go to the NHL, you're ready. Because, it's one thing to score goals in the NHL, but if you don't score goals in the NHL, how are you going to survive in the NHL? And Ilya Mikheyev has been able to keep his spot with the Leafs because he's a reliable player. He can play penalty killing. And that was my message to Yegor. Him and his agent a few days ago decided to go along. And I even talked to his agent the night that we won the cup. I said, I would like Yegor. I said, I'm not saying that China's not ready for the NHL, but I said, I think that I could get him even more ready, more reliable he's only 20-year-old kid, but he's very mature. He's an unbelievable young man. It was a surprise pick, but I really believe that it was a great pick.
Well, I don't profess to know more than Jarmo Kekalainen, so I will definitely defer to that. and I do, and Ville Siren too, who has a great reputation. But I just have to say, Bob, I'm laughing at. I love the fact that you were laughing at our uncomfortable nature as we scrambled to try to figure out who this player was.
Not very often I saw you with no answers.